Do you make these big expensive mistakes with selecting an outsourced IT support company for your law, accounting or financial services firm? Recently I had a firm contact me about an email that one of the solicitors had received from who they initially thought was their client. The hackers or cybercriminals were impersonating their client and had access to an email trail. The question was raised, how did they get access to the email trail? And naturally, the firm was worried that their email system may have been compromised. The email had walked straight past the Microsoft 365 email filtering and been delivered to the solicitor's mailbox. Obviously, kudos needs to go to the solicitor in question for noticing the signs in the email that everything was not as it seems and raising it to the person within the firm responsible for IT. That person then contacted us to see if we could work out where things had fallen over. Through an investigation process, we were able to identify that the client's personal email account had recently had a password listed on the dark web 4 days prior. This, combined with their additional information provided by the firm, led us to conclude that it was likely that their client's personal email account had been hacked and the contents either copied or forwarded to an outside email address. I know you're thinking, so what? What does this have to do with my professional services firm and why should I care? It can seem like this doesn't affect you at all. There are a number of very important lessons in this particular situation. The need for ongoing cybersecurity awareness training and making sure that your employees or team are aware of the warning signs, especially with malicious emails. The need to have multiple redundant layers of cybersecurity protecting your professional services firm. Without the multiple layers of cybersecurity services we recommend clients have, it would not have been possible to detect the source. It goes without saying the firm may have fell victim to the malicious software link that had been sent out to them by the cybercriminals or hackers in the email. Had this last point happened, this has the potential to cause untold amounts of pain in the form of lost time, stress, monetary loss, fines, lawsuits and much, much more. This was one of the most surprising aspects that another CEO found after they suffered a ransomware attack, which you can learn more about by going to www.myinfotechpartner.com.au/category/blog or by scanning the QR code on the screen. In a separate incident, the firm in question had the director's email account hacked about 6 months later. Unfortunately, this was after they had decided not to move forward with our ongoing services and selected another, cheaper IT company to work with. In actual fact, they were onto their fourth IT company at the time of this incident in the space of 6 months. From the director's hacked email account, the hackers then sent out a supplier statement email that was designed to capture more usernames and passwords from all his contacts. Now, this firm is based in a regional town in Australia, and being from a country town myself originally, I know what they are like. Everyone knows everyone's business, and this is the sort of thing that can bring a firm to its knees. It has the potential to massively damage the reputation of the director, his firm, and that ultimately can drastically negatively affect his income and that of his family. To learn more about it and what to do instead, go to www.myinfotechpartner.com.au/category/blog or scan the QR code on the screen. In another consulting engagement, we were brought into a 10-person law firm with 2 directors in Perth. During our standard processes, we discovered that their existing broken system was costing them approximately $730,000 in lost billable revenue in 1 year. They'd already spent $350,000 in software licensing fees, so there is over $1 million gone, and that doesn't include their existing IT support company's ongoing maintenance and hosting of that system, which is contributing to the lost billable revenue. That doesn't include the additional costs they would have faced when they fall victim to a cyber attack. To learn more about it and what to do instead, go to www.myinfotechpartner.com.au/category/blog or scan the QR code on the screen. So how do you avoid making the same big expensive mistakes? Obviously, you want to work with an IT services or IT support company with extensive cybersecurity experience and implements ongoing cybersecurity services to monitor the security of your professional services firm's IT systems 24/7 by 365. There must be a multi-layered security approach across all your IT systems, either in-house, in the cloud or in a hybrid system. The services must have guaranteed response times and you must know how long the data is going to be retained for. While you have no control of your client's cybersecurity controls and mechanisms, this is why you must have that ongoing 24/7 by 365 external security monitoring of your systems. This then allows us to detect when something has happened, even if a cybercriminal or hacker has tried or succeeded to delete the evidence of it occurring from your systems. This ultimately will reduce the severity of the attack and minimise the lost time, stress, anxiety and lost money to you. You also want to view your IT, cybersecurity protections and overall technology platform as an investment into your professional services firm. One thing you may not be aware of is the return on investment in your professional services firm can produce 100% to 200%. An excellent return on investment in the stock market is between 6% and 8% per annum. Naturally, the investment in your professional services firm is the winning strategy. As a professional services firm equity principal, partner or director, you must learn to think, make decisions and act as an investor if you truly want to get ahead, understanding the value of time, especially your own. A little tip I've learnt over my journey, the value of your time is not the billable hourly rate you charge clients, it should be much, much more. Would it be inconsiderate of me to ask, when does it become irresponsible to not invest in your team with the right training and the right services from the right IT support company to protect your reputation and family's livelihood? Combine robust IT and cybersecurity solutions and secure the future of your reputation, your family's livelihood, and your professional services firm today. My Infotech Partner is a trusted IT services and IT support provider in Perth that specialises in protecting reputations and families' livelihoods with advanced cybersecurity services for legal, accounting and financial services firms, and is the only one that puts our money where our mouth is and offers a never pay the ransom $10,000 money back guarantee. Attention professional services firm equity principals, partners, directors or practice managers. Want additional free resources to help you prevent or mitigate reputation damage, protect your family's livelihood and ensure that you don't fall victim to scams, phishing emails or cyber attacks? Then let me invest into helping you protect what you've worked so hard to build and give you access to actionable, bite-sized, bad IT pun there, weekly tips delivered straight to your email that if you take action on, you can use to protect your reputation and family's livelihood. To access these tips, go to www.myinfotechpartner.com.au/cyber-tips or take out your mobile phone, open the camera app and then scan the QR code on the screen. Once on the page, just enter your first name and email address and then click the submit button. You'll receive a welcome email within 15 to 30 minutes and then your first tip will start the following week. As always, dedicated to protecting your reputation and family's livelihood. Stay safe, thanks for watching and have a great day.